Hi, my name is Brooke. It's a little difficult to pinpoint one memory, but I probably would say the water photo shoots or single photo shoot and practices leading up to the first show, just because it was our first time creating together, which made it very special. Also, popping champagne before the first show in the dressing room, and maybe spilling it on a few costumes too.
My favorite artistic edge memory is the duet I did with Rachel and how we struggled with all the lifts at first.
My favorite AEDC memory would definitely have to be our very first show. It was at a kind of small venue with a small stage, so it's fun to kind of look back on that and see just how much the company has grown since then. That was also where we premiered our bloopers video, which is one of my favorite, funniest videos. So that would be my favorite memory.
So honored to be a part of Artistic Edge Dance Company's 5th anniversary season. This company truly holds a special place in my heart. One of my favorite memories of my time so far with the dance company is when we got to perform in the opening show of Penn State's Thon as the very first dance of the whole weekend. Being able to do something I love alongside some truly incredible people at one of the biggest events in the country in the Bryce Jordan Center is something I will never forget. Thank you, Narissa, for creating such a beautiful company. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for us. Happy birthday, Artistic Edge!
My favorite memory with Artistic Edge was when we were finally able to perform our Active Change show. We worked so hard and put so much time and effort into the making of that show, and it was just so exciting to finally be able to perform in front of an audience again after 2020.
My favorite Artistic Edge memory is performing in the Act to Change show. It was shortly after we just got done lockdown. It was so refreshing and nice to be back on stage after not dancing or performing for 2 years, maybe a little more than that. It holds such a special place in my heart just because we worked so hard for that show to be performed, and we kept having all of these setbacks. And when we finally were able, I'm getting the chills now, when we were finally able to perform, it was just such an amazing feeling to be back on stage, and it felt so great to perform those certain routines that had so much meaning. That's my favorite memory, but there's so many, honestly. I can't really narrow it down to one because there's so many great ones, but that is definitely one of, my top 3.
I think that my favorite memory from the company has to be our team photo shoot that we had. There was a lot of just team building, team bonding, and even though it did have to do a lot with dance, obviously, it was a nice way to still get to know each other on a personal level outside of the studios, more than we already know of each other. And it was just really nice to just go out with the company and create art, which is something that we all have in common with.
Hi, my name is Carly Sartor. This is my second year, a part of Artistic Edge Dance Company. My favorite memory is probably just the performances. I mean, like, I love performing on stage. This is why I dance, but I think it's about the people who dance with me. I mean, I feel like we're such a family, and I feel like we always work really hard to make these performances look good. And I think when we have those before show jitters and everything, we just support each other and have so much love for each other and realize we worked really hard to get these pieces together. So definitely the performances.
My favorite Artistic Edge memory has to be working on Gradual Strength with Sammy Reyes. I had so much fun in this rehearsal process. It was super challenging, but also very rewarding. And I absolutely loved this character. It was witchy and dark and scary, and it was a lot of fun.
My favorite Artistic Edge memory was definitely last year's show, Serenity. Last year was my first year being a part of the company, and I absolutely loved getting to be back on stage, not only with my new company members, but getting to perform such awesome pieces choreographed by Narissa and Sammy. It was so great to be performing again, and I look forward to all the other opportunities and showcases and dances we have to come.
I am Farah, one of the newest members of the company, and I can honestly say that from the very first rehearsal with this group, before I was even an official company member, I felt welcomed and loved and just comfortable with this group, and that feeling has carried on throughout everything we've done, every rehearsal, every workshop, every performance, and I feel like that is why I can't choose just one moment, because all of them are filled with such love and positivity, and that's honestly a wonderful thing.